Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this quick collection showcase video I'm going to be sharing with you my collection of Generation 1 vintage Optimus Prime figures. This is something I get asked out quite a lot about on my Instagram and indeed on this channel, so while I'm changing my room around I've got a good opportunity to display them all like this and just go through very quickly with you a couple of the subtle differences. Just a reminder, these are all vintage original from 1984 up to 1991. Funnily enough, which is where we start now, this is the 1991 gold box reissue in the English language, so you can see it's graded at an 85 and all the language on it is in English. The reason why I'm saying that is because I've got a Spanish one to show you in a second. This unfortunately is only loose. This is the insanely rare smooth bumper Optimus Prime. So what I mean by that is, see there's no little, I suppose, nipples or knobbles on it. I'll show you in 2 seconds. In fact, I know this guy's got red eyes, but you can see there what I'm referring to. If you check your Prime, I can pretty much guarantee it'll have them bits there. Now the brown box behind is the shipping box for the mail away version, which came out in 1986, and it came packaged unfortunately in a brown box with a movie certificate though. Moving down, we've got the Goodbye Convoy set. This is a Japanese exclusive set from 1986. Of course, Convoy is Optimus Prime's name in Japan, and the difference in the Prime there was the colour of the windows. They used a different colour, translucent blue, again, for the difference. Moving down, this is one of the very first releases of Optimus Prime. So this is an error box, and what I mean by that, you can see the satellite dish there. If I just pan round to some of the other boxes, you'll see that there's no satellite dishes at the bottom on any of them. So obviously production error. Also, it's got the metal plates in, which I'll show you in a second. The others do not have that, and it also means that it's got the grey roller and the bloated parts. This is another error box one, so one of the first runs. This is the light blue parts. You can see there that's quite a bit lighter than the others, and indeed as well there's no white boxes around the board on the error boxes. If I just show you the 2 error boxes quickly again, you've got the satellite dishes and no white borders, whereas if we just go to some of the others, you can see the white boxes on them all, and of course no satellite dish. We're going to come back to these in a second. Hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy. So yeah, they're the 3 first editions: smooth bumper, metal plates and blue parts. Just to show you the difference, I've got 2 open ones here. So this is from the smooth bumper one. You can see how light blue the parts are compared to the standard Hasbro and Seijay darker blue one. This there is a standard Hasbro one, and that is probably one of the best condition loose versions of him I've actually got. Right, moving on. This is a Seijay 4 language, and the clue's in the title. If I look on the top to show you, there's 4 languages on there, so this is mainland Europe. This one here is the Canadian version, and of course the reason for that is it's in Canadian, or French shall we say. This is the Italian one, Jig, licensed by Takara, and notice they call it Transformer. And then this is the Mexican variant. Now, funnily enough, I've got 3 different variants, 1 boxed though. So you've got IGA there for Mexico. Now, this one, funnily enough, has the normal yellow eyes. This is the red-eyed dark blue plastic. So he's got dark blue plastic on the inside. And then this is the red-eyed light blue plastic. So again, you can just see inside there that's much lighter. It's the same differences with what you find in the trailers. They just used a different plastic. We've already had a quick look at the movie edition, and then the final one we've got, this is the Takara version. So this is the Japanese one with the super launcher, and it does exactly that. It launches roll out super fast. If you want to see a video on that, check it out on the channel. This one, I'm so lucky that somebody gave it back to me. This is my original childhood one, hence him being all battered. This is the Seijay French Strasbourg one with the red feet. So he's got the red feet in there, and there's just an additional loose cab. Then we've got the MB, so that is literally Milton Bradley. They did make Transformers very early on in Europe, hence again the 4 languages on the box, and it is a very beaten up box, but it's a quite sought after version. This is a different Hasbro variant. This has got a grey roller but no bloated parts. And then finally we've got the gold box 1991 or 90 reissue, but in the Spanish language. There you go, guys. This is my Generation 1 Optimus Prime collection. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Hope it answered a few more questions. And indeed, most of these have their own videos if you want to see them in more detail. Thanks for watching. Take care.